Noah Ramsey, and this is the 7-Minute News Team at 7. And I am Carl Carlton.
And I'm Matt Matthews. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at electric vehicles and charging stations. We have Carl Carlton who has a little more information for us.
Thanks, Matt Matthews. The electric car has been around for over 100 years. In the late 1800s, the French and English were the first to put their attention towards the electric car. It wasn't until 1895 until the U.S. focused their attention towards it as well. The invention of the electric starter, though, and the discovery of crude oil in Texas basically put a halt to continuing producing electric cars around 1935. It wasn't until 1960, with the need to reduce exhaust emissions and find a new alternate fuel source, that we needed to continue with the electric vehicle. Since then, we have vehicles such as the Nissan Leaf, Chevy Volts, ever-growing construction of charging stations. So right now we have 5,000 across America, 40 of those which are here in Minnesota. Now we have the Inside Scoop with Matt Matthews down at the Friendly Chevrolet in Fridley, checking out the 2012 Chevy Volts.
So we're sitting inside one of the brand new 2012 Chevy Volts. Just going to give a demonstration of, really, this is Chevy's all-electric vehicle, which it has a backup generator in case the batteries themselves run low. The batteries, if you're just running off the batteries, you can get roughly 40 miles of range before the batteries are drained. Once you hit about 30% power, that's when the generator kicks in and will actually start to charge the batteries. So this is the dash screen, which gives you really a couple different features. It'll tell you how much battery life you have remaining, and then if the generator is running, it'll tell you what kind of range you're looking at. There's a few different things you can select over here. It'll actually tell you if your airs need to be filled up, what kind of if you actually need to change your oil or not. And then you have onboard navigation, and roughly these get about 37 miles per gallon if you were to only run them off the generators themselves. So this is one of the base models that Chevy offers. Price tag's going to run you about $35,000, which seems quite expensive at first, but if you really consider the fuel savings and the tax breaks that are also offered, they're very affordable vehicles, and they really just go to show how practical they really can be in everyone's daily driving. If you have a short commute, they'd be absolutely perfect for that. If you have anything less than 40 miles, say, you don't have to buy a drop of gas ever again. And that alone would pay for the extra upfront costs of buying one of these vehicles. Chevy Volt is really just a good way to show how futuristic these vehicles are and how much technology are going into these new electric vehicles. Right here alone is our dash. We can take a look at some of the features here. We have our home button we can hit, which will bring it to the home page, which you can select a variety of different features. You can have Bluetooth hooked up for your phone, different climate control. This will tell your energy consumption, different radio selections. And then on the second page, again, different things you can hook up, your auxiliary, like your iPod or any USB thing. As technology improves, so do the technology of the cars themselves, and they're becoming way more futuristic and a lot more practical for everyone's daily driver cars. The batteries on these actually come with a 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty with them, which just goes to show how far we've come versus some of the older Priuses which had problems with the batteries dying so quickly. There are a variety of different complete electric vehicles that are offered not only by Chevy, but Chevrolet actually offers one of the most tested vehicles, which is the Volt, is what we're sitting in right now. And that's why we chose to kind of give an overview of this vehicle right here, that really just shows how far we've come and the present day technology that's provided in a vehicle like this. Now back to Carl Carlton at the studio.
Now to one of the charging stations in Minnesota.
We're here live at the Goodwill off of 65 in Blaine, where they offer a charging station, one of 44 in Minnesota. So if you're running low on power and need to do a little shopping, you can simply pull up here, plug your vehicle in with the provided outlet, and while you're doing your shopping, your vehicle can get a quick charge of energy.
Thanks, Matt Matheson, for that report. For the future of electric cars, America plans to continue researching and advancing in the field of batteries and such. The Obama administration in America plan to have 1 million electric car drivers by 2015. By doing so, this will provide a greener environment throughout the world.
From all of us at Channel 7 News, we wish you a good night.